Welcome to Go, and on today's episode I want to talk about Ford, and not just any Fords, but the Ford sedans, because I do believe Ford has missed a golden opportunity with the way they ended their car lines. That's right, Ford a few years back ended the car market in North America, leaving only the Mustang, and from what I've seen, the Fiesta. But is that really a car or just like a little hatchback or something? I don't know what that is. But yes, they did get out of the sedan market in America. They said, nah, we ain't with it, that's done, we finished. And they were gonna bring a sports utility car and export it, or should I say import it, from China to America, but them Trump tariffs put an end to that ASAP, so they had to kill that noise and go with another plan. I don't know if that other plan is the Mustang Mach-E, which is a Mustang and a crossover and an electric car. I'm gonna make a whole video about that sooner or later and release that thing, but for right now we're gonna talk about how Ford probably should have ended your whole sedan line in America and went out with a whole bang instead of with a little whimper. But as I was saying, Ford's competition, Chevy, Dodge, Cadillac, some of the European brands like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, all have super sedans, and Ford was basically the only one that didn't have a car in that category. And with them ending their whole car line here in America, I think that's a blown opportunity, because they really could have went out with a bang, especially with what I think they should have done. And hear me out, I think Ford should stick the GT500 engine in a Ford Fusion. And I know some of you going, what? Why the hell would they do that? That makes no sense to put that big powerful engine in that medium-sized car. But listen, hear me out. I think that would be perfect for the size of that car and that much power, and the drivability for that thing would be insane. Got me busting up my Macho Man Randy Savages, because that car would be savage, and the handling for that car, because of its weight, would be tasty. But of course it would have to be detuned, so that engine wouldn't be on par with the great GT500. It also can't have the same top speed. It has to be a little lower, maybe 185, 190, just to compete with Charger Hellcat. And I know what you're thinking, what does a Fusion with a Predator engine cost? And that is a good question, because the GT500 is worth about $200,000 if I'm remembering correctly, and you can get a Hellcat for around $77,000. So why should you pay almost $200,000 for a Fusion? Well, a Fusion doesn't carry the same name as a Mustang. Now this could be a limited production car to justify the price, or you can lower the price and make it non-limited. The amount of cars you build is the amount of cars you sell. Now that might devalue the car overall, but at least we'll let that thing go out with a bang, and it might even boost the car market for Ford back to prominence with a car that's just so insane that it can't be ignored, because Dodge seems to be selling these Challengers and Chargers wholesale, no changes, for the last 15 years, at least with the Challenger. Ford could probably do the same thing at a limited run with the Fusion and let it go out like it came in, on point, everybody wanting it, and being the best available car out there. Now if you made it to this part of the video, I'd like to introduce you to today's sponsor. And yes, this is my first sponsored video. Yes, I finally made it with 60 subs. I got it, that money, that change. I'm doing big things, and today's sponsor is me. That's right, I'm the only person that can sponsor me, because nobody else will. So if you like the video, hit that like button, share this video, let everybody know I'm here to stay on YouTube. Alright, now back to your regular production. Now let's talk nomenclature, because what would you call a 700 horsepower Predator powered Fusion? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the one thing that eluded me through this whole process of coming up with this video, because you can't call it the RS and you can't call it the F500, because those cars already exist in Ford. You can name it after the engine, the Ford Predator. Now that would be badass, but you can really just name it simply the Fusion 500. To make the name have more significance, make it limited to 500 cars per year if you want. That's not on me, that's on you. Do what you want, and then end it after 2 years. That way there's only 1,000 cars and they don't use any value. Would it be as special as a Ford GT? Hell no. But will it be special still? Yes, it will probably be the second most special modern Ford in a long time, even more special than the GT 500s, even the GT 350Rs of the world. It would just be something, you know, never seen from Ford. And Ford, if you happen to come upon this, you know there's still a chance. You plan to end this car's production in America in 2021, and I think there's still enough time for you to develop this car into the beast that I'm suggesting. And the likelihood of me being the suggester, aka the creator of said car, and test driving is slim to none, but I'm sure Doug DeMuro will get a chance to give it a Doug score. And with that said, I like to bring this video to an end. Tell me, what do you think of the idea of the Ford Super Sedan? It doesn't even have to be a Ford Fusion, the Taurus, even a little Fiesta, and it doesn't even have to be the Predator engine. It could be that EcoBoost out the Ford GT. You can see, I don't know how powerful that EcoBoost in the Ford GT is. It make the Ford GT go fast. I don't know if it's gonna make any of these other Fords go fast, but stick it inside a Fiesta, see how that goes. Pretty sure that would be an insanely fast little car. And if you made it to the end of this video, I'd like to thank you for sticking around and listening to my nonsense ramblings, because I really do enjoy making these go episodes, because it gives me the chance to just say the most insane things that come to mind. It's one of the most enjoyable things about me and being on YouTube in 2019. And with that said, I like to bring this video to a close. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. I got a lot in store for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. With that said, I'll catch you next time.